What's up, guys? It's the NJB here, and today I'm just gonna make a short rant because I noticed that there's a lot of hate for the new Call of Duty that came out this year. So I just want to put my opinions out, and this isn't gonna be about IW, but this is gonna be about what I think is the worst Call of Duty. With respect to the old Call of Duties, I mean, honestly, the new CODs are better than Call of Duty 1, 2, 3, all those ones, but let's just focus on the games that are out now and just focus on that. So first of all, I'm just gonna warn you guys, I haven't played this game in like a while, so this was my first time playing in a while. I think this was like my third game. The gameplays are like out of order, and don't expect me to do good at all. Like I was horrible in this. I think I only went positive like twice or once in these gameplays. So just ignore my bad skills at this game, my horrible aim. But I'm just gonna get into it. So in my opinion, this is the worst Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare. And simple as that. I think it is the worst Call of Duty. I respect that they tried to change Call of Duty. I know every year Call of Duty comes out, all the haters and everyone who plays other games are like, oh, Call of Duty is the same every year. Like, you guys just buy the same game every year and it never changes, and you guys spend $60 every single year. Like, I still remember those like haters and people saying that. So I honestly, Ghost was before this game, and Ghost was a pretty hated game too. So when this game came out, I guess people, they're already used to like a bad Call of Duty, and Black Ops 2 was a great game in my opinion, but it did get a lot of hate too. So it wasn't like as much as Ghost, but it did get some hate. So we kind of had a bit like 3 Call of Duties that had like some negativity. Like Black Ops 2, as I said before, it's a great game and people know that now, but it did get like some hate just for being futuristic mainly, not because of anything in the game. And Ghost came out, and Ghost, personally, I found it fun to play. It was boring. Kill streaks were lame, the maps were too big, but I found it still pretty fun to play. Like, I didn't think any of those were game breaking. But then Advanced Warfare came out. So after Ghost received all this hate, the new Call of Duty comes out. It's futuristic. They changed the movement system. They just changed everything. They added jetpacks, made it futuristic and all that. And there wasn't a lot of hate for it, and I honestly don't know why. I mean, in my opinion, this game was horrible. I'm just gonna be honest. Like, as a first-person shooter and as a video game in general, I guess it's pretty good. Like, it's a pretty good game. Like, I still rather play it than like some other first-person shooters. But as a Call of Duty, and as the time it came out, it was bad. Like, honestly, it was bad. I mean, just look at the map design. It's like there's no complexity in it. Like, the maps just aren't designed well. They look pretty basic. And for a game to come out, like this game came out like in 2014, for Call of Duty to come out at that time with like poor map design and just a bunch of other problems, that's pretty bad. I mean, just playing this game, like, first of all, I couldn't get a game in this game. Like, I had to reinstall this game like 3 times before I can actually get a game. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you try and play this game right now, you might get this weird glitch where it says that you can, like, no games are found, and it just won't give you a game. So to solve that, like, it's something like you have to delete a map pack or something, because it's only going to put you in matches with people with map packs. But that's just another thing. Like, this game, I don't think any other like game or app on my PlayStation has like as many problems as this game. Like, this game, for me, it crashed a lot. Sometimes the menus are slow. Input delay is the slowest like in any Call of Duty or any recent Call of Duty. And you guys know, any input delay in Call of Duty, like, you can't tolerate it. Like, Call of Duty is known for being like fast and responsive, and this game is not. And I kind of like, I don't know how to say it, but I don't want to hate on Sledgehammer too much because this is like their first game. Just so you know, I think right here I thought the game ended like at 75 kills, and I was eating something right here, so that's why I stopped. But anyway, this is their first game, so I don't expect it to be that great. And in my opinion, it really wasn't. I mean, the game as itself, like on its own, like it didn't run smoothly. Hit detection is so bad in this game. Like it's worse than like Modern Warfare Remastered, and I'm not hating on it. The hit detection in that game is good, but for an old COD to have like way better hit detection to this new COD, like it's just like unacceptable. I mean, there's times I'm shooting at a guy, and my crosshairs are on him. I'm so accurate. I'm just shooting at him, and nothing happens, and that's frustrating. I mean, just stuff like that cannot be in Call of Duty. Like sports games has it. I know FIFA. I play FIFA, and I get so frustrated when I try to do something and nothing happens. But I don't expect that in Call of Duty, and this happens all the time in this game. So that's basically what I have to say about like the game itself and like hit detection. Connection is really not the best. I mean, we've had like way better. Ghost, a lot of people didn't like it, but you can't argue that the hit detection and average connection in Ghost's games or games in Ghost was pretty good. Like matchmaking was pretty solid, and hit detection, like I played Search and Destroy a lot, and it was pretty good for that, and I like that. And this game is horrible. Like I'm gonna be honest. You can be shooting at someone, and it takes a few seconds for it to lock on, even with like a full connection. So that's that. And the thing I want to talk mainly about is the movement system. In my opinion, as I said earlier, I respect that they tried to change the movement system and try to take away from the haters, take away the argument that Call of Duty is the same every year and they're buying the same game every year, that all us fans are doing that. I respect that they really tried to change that, and I respect that they tried to improve it. But in my opinion, the advanced movement in this game was bad. Personally, I like the advanced movement in the newer games. Honestly, I don't really have much of a preference between boots on the ground and advanced movement. In my opinion, just whichever one you choose, just make sure the maps and just the game just works well, and it's not like a game-breaking mechanic. And I don't think it is so far. But in this game, I really think it is. Like at least in the newer Call of Duties, like Black Ops 3 and IW, when you boost up, it's a level of control that you do with it. Like boosting and wall running, you actually have to like know what you're doing. You kind of have to anticipate, you have to choose your movements, and it kind of fits with the game and adds to the fast pace of it. In this game, you're just like bungee jumping or something, like just doing random jetpacks, and I'm really not a fan of that. I like Call of Duty for gun-to-gun action. I want to be able to just pull my gun and try and kill someone, and if they kill me, I want it to be because they outplayed me. I want it to be because maybe they chose a better gun, maybe they were more accurate, and maybe they just had a better anticipation of where I was going to be. I don't want it to be because they're just boosting all the time and they have no idea what they're doing. And that's how I feel it is in this game. I know a lot of you can argue that it's the same in newer CODs too, and to a certain extent, it is the same, but there's problems like that in all Call of Duties. But this game, I think it's just worse than most. And on top of that, don't even get me started on my controller. Dude, my left joystick was just totaled after I played this game. Like, I really had to stop playing it because I was just ruining my controller. Like, having to boost forward, boosting left, right, and back. Like, it really just weathered my controller away. And you'd have to do it a lot in this game. And I really was kind of like reluctant to do it so much. Like, I don't know if you can tell, other than me doing absolutely atrocious in this gameplay, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not doing the dashing. I'm not doing that so much in this gameplay because I'm really not trying to ruin a controller that I spent like $60 on after I had to buy it from the other controller that I messed up in this game. But back to the gun-on-gun action, I really feel like the movement system really like messes this up. In the newer Call of Duties, if someone boosts up in front of you, it's not like they're just activated like some super jets and they just shoot up in the air like super fast. In this game, it is. Like in IW, if someone boosts up, you can kind of anticipate how they're going to boost and then where they're going to move. In this game, the anticipation is not fully there. And if you come up in front of someone, they can like make a quick dash and just get away from you so easily. So to me, that's a negative. To me, that kind of reduces like the level of skill that's involved in Call of Duty. I mean, you do have to get used to it, and you do have to practice doing it. But to me, it kind of reduces the skill gap in Call of Duty. Like, it just makes it like it's still COD, but less of a COD than the previous ones. I mean, I think to a certain level, like to a certain extent, Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare do maintain that COD feel. Like, personally, I can get on there and play all day, every day. Of course, I get bored of it, but I can just play other games. But in this COD, I really can't, because sometimes I'm just tired of someone boosting over me and just dashing away from me. And on top of that, I'm tired of my controller getting wrecked. So basically, those are my main reasons why I didn't like AW. As I said, as a first-person shooter and as a video game in general, it's not a horrible game, but as a Call of Duty, I just think it has like some really random weapons. Like, it has some good weapons. I think the Morse is probably it's probably like one of the best snipers in Call of Duty. I mean, I hardly got hit markers with that thing. And on top of that, you can just reload. I mean, it's almost like bolt action, but you're just putting in a bullet and you just use it until you run out of ammo. But it did have a lot of good weapons and cool weapons. The game, the movement system, as I said, I don't like it. And for someone who actually does like the chain-based movement system in newer CODs, it's a lot to admit that the boost jumping and jetpacks, there's a lot to admit that I really don't like it in this game specifically. But on top of that, to me, the game just didn't run fluidly in terms of like the gameplay itself and the actual game. And connection, sometimes it's bad. Sometimes I couldn't find games. Like, it took me forever to like reinstall it so my matchmaking would start working again, just so I can make this video. What else did I have to say? The maps weren't the best. I mean, most of the maps looked like they really didn't spend much time on it. The maps were basically like basic. They weren't designed well enough, and they're probably like some of the worst maps we've seen in Call of Duty, like in any recent COD. So honestly, if I had to say which COD is the worst, I'd have to pick AW. You can't spell awful without spelling AW. So anyway, if you guys share this opinion, you can put it in the comments if you watch the video. These are just my opinions. I did say, as a game in general, it's not horrible, but as a Call of Duty, it is. So that's my opinions on it. I'm putting this video out because a lot of people are saying Infinite Warfare is the worst Call of Duty out there, but honestly, I disagree. Infinite Warfare, I know it's futuristic, and I know there's a lot of stuff people don't like about it, but I mean, come on. I mean, if you play this game, you'll see that this game is just like so basic, and it's just not. It just doesn't seem like there was enough work put into this that was put into like a lot of the other Call of Duties. And Call of Duty is usually like a game that's done to perfection to make everything almost perfect in like a gun-to-gun first-person shooter and super competitive. This game was not, and I'm just saying my opinion. I guess one good thing that did come out of this game was uplink. Like, if I remember correctly, this is the first Call of Duty with uplink. Because I'm pretty sure it was before Black Ops 3, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't in Black Ops or Call of Duty Ghost because it was with the advanced movement system. So that is one thing. But either way, that's going to be the end of my rant. I do think this is the worst COD, bottom line. So I'm going to end the video right here just because I do bad in this gameplay and you probably don't want to see the rest of it anyway. So anyway, this has been the NJB. Hope you guys enjoyed my rant. If not, put it in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Right now I'm doing watch talks on my channel, so if you guys want to see any of those videos, you can just click on my channel and just check it out. I'll link it in the description. I think this video might be uploaded before I can put some links in the video, but either way, this is going to be the end. Thanks for watching, and peace.